Hello and welcome to another edition of Fable Network News. Hello, Sean. How are you doing this week?
Hi, man. I'm good, thank you. I'm relishing moving in. We record this on the weekend. Tonight is Eurovision.
Yes, we haven't even touched on Eurovision yet. I am so. Who's in your corner this year?
I've honestly avoided it. I just want to go in and get surprised by all of them. I've been hearing a lot of talk about Latvia though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently a lot of murmuring about
Oh,
Latvia. So I don't know whether that's good or bad. I've just been hearing the word Latvia. Unless something's going on there politically, I don't know. But
don't believe so. No, it's just
okay, great.
yeah. But that's cool. That's cool. Nice.
Very excited.
Go. What time's it on?
Great. This evening. I don't know.
This evening.
This evening, Eurovision. But anyway, right now,
we got some news to get through.
Let's go.
First up, we've got Frozen Light Theatre, and they have a lovely little paid training opportunity that comes with performance as well. So this is for artists that are interested in developing sensory, immersive, and accessible work. And it's going to be a touring theatre piece around the sort of London, Kent, and sort of southern and eastern parts of the UK as well. But Frozen Light specialise in creating multi-sensory touring theatre for audiences with profound and multiple learning disabilities, PMLD, and also with complex needs. And they are seeking performers to take part in a week of paid training with them in preparation for their next project, Night Out in Nature. Artists who take part in this training will then be given the opportunity to perform in the show as it tours as part of a rotating cast to help bring their installation to life. The fee is £120 per day for both each day of the training, so that will be £600 total for the week, and also for each day of touring. And accommodation and meals will also be provided during the residency week as well. So it's a very generous offer. And the audition workshop is going to take place on Monday, June the 21st. But there's a lot of information to go through on their pack. So do see their full information pack for details on the production and what they're trying to do with it. The deadline to apply for this one is Thursday, the 10th of June.
Nice. Next up, we have Box of Tricks, and they're doing an associate artist call out. So they're looking for offstage artists based in the north with a minimum of between 3 to 5 years experience. It's taking place in Manchester. So they're on the lookout for 3 new associate artists, a lighting designer, a sound designer, and a movement director to join them in a year-long attachment as they explore how to champion offstage talent. Each associate will be embedded with the company and given agency to establish their own creative journey and support the company's professional development program. They will have the opportunity to develop specific aspects of their own creative practice, as well as explore the needs of the wider creative community and of offstage artists based in the north. The attachment is designed to work alongside your other creative commitments. So each associate will be paid a fee of £2,000 for the year-long attachment. It's envisaged that you'll spend around 15 to 20 days working across that year. So the deadline for that one is Friday, the 4th of June.
We also have the Space, and they've got an R&D commission for digital support. This is for arts and cultural organisations that are based in England, and it's all taking place online, as you'd imagine, because the Space has opened a new round of commissioning for England-based cultural organisations to apply for up to £9,000 in digital R&D commissions to develop a creative digital project for online audiences. This can be a video or an audio project. It can also be an interactive or an immersive online experience as well. Successful applicants will also receive support from the Space in areas such as digital production, content distribution, audience development, and online rights as well, and all the tricky bits. Successful applicants will be notified by the 17th of September 2021, and each of the 20 commission pieces they're looking for this round of commissioning, they all need to be projects that can be published by the end of March 2022. So if you have a project that sounds like you can work within that time frame, then definitely sign up for this. But if you don't, if you need to take a bit longer, they are going to have another round of commissioning that will also be launched similarly to this one, but in early 2022 for projects that would be published in December of that year. So it's not the be all and end all, but if you're ready for this one, then the deadline is Thursday, the 8th of July.
Nice. Next up, we've got one from the core at Corby Cube. This is a great little space. Been there lots of times. It's really good fun. So this is a paid VR project they're doing. So they're looking for actors. It's taking place in Corby at the Corby Cube, obviously, and they're hosting a digital festival in the autumn of 2021. And they're currently looking to cast 4 performers to take part in a virtual reality project called Thinking 360. It's going to be 5 10-minute plays that will be filmed in 360 degrees and experiences by audience using virtual reality. The performers they're looking for may appear in 2 or even more of the plays, and they're looking for performers that fit the following castings: male between the ages of 13 and 40, another male between the ages of 20 and 30, a female between the ages of 20 and 30, and a female in their 70s. The performers will have a rolling rota during the filming period, so that's between the 14th and the 23rd of June. There'll be no more than 5 full days working in person, and the fee for that is £550, including expenses. The deadline for this one is the end of the week. The scripts to successful applicants will be issued on June the 2nd. So go have a look at that one if you're interested in being in some VR.
Who wouldn't be? We've also got Dropped Tea Theatre, and they are also searching for an artist with a lived experience of Camberwell and Peckham for a project that they've coming up on the 11th and 12th of September. But this can be an artist that has practice in any discipline and with any sort of level of experience. They just want to work with you and what you can do, really. They haven't really gone into specifics about what the project is, but you need to have something to say about the areas of Camberwell and Peckham. It's a full-time commitment, is to be expected of around 5 days, and there would be a £500 fee for this project. And to apply, you need to send a snippet of your work and a paragraph about your relationship to the area. Head to the link to get the full details on where to send it. You can also drop them an email with more questions about what the project is, and the deadline for that one is 5 p.m. on Tuesday, the 25th of May.
Lovely. And last up, we have one of the big ones. So this one comes around every now and then. I can't remember how regularly it comes over. It tends to be every year and a half or so. But this is with the Regional Theatre Young Director Scheme. This is a game changer for any emerging directors, big time. I know lots of people that have been through this program and then have just kind of continued growing from it. So if you are an early career theatre director or theatre maker, in fact, this is definitely worth looking at. So the way this works is let me say it right. The RTYDS pair up early career directors theatre makers with theatre venues for paid 18-month residencies where you'll be based as the resident assistant director. Each residency kind of differs depending on the venue that you're then based at. So the venues that they've said for this year are the Curve in Leicester, the Derby Theatre, and a partnership one between Live and Northern Stage in Newcastle. So all major big venues that you'll be an assistant director at. Each one will have a different program. So if you go to their website, you can have a look specifically about what is involved in each one. You can go find that kind of around here. There's 4 positions available. So there's 2 positions available with one of the spaces. And one of those positions will go to a deaf or disabled director / theatre maker. There's no upper age limit on this, but you just have to have be in the early careers of your career. And you need to have over 18 months worth of professional experience. Beyond that, there's no real restriction on it. The way that this works in terms of applying is they're accepting expressions of interest. Out of all of those people who have expressions of interest, they'll then be invited to a 10-minute conversation with one of the team from the Regional Young Theatres company or organisation. 100 of those will then be invited to write a full application, and they'll be paid to complete that application. So it's a £50 fee that goes for completing the full application after that. And then after that, they'll then interview some more. So it's designed to be a application process that makes life a little bit easier, that hopefully doesn't require you putting in too much time if you're not right for the project. So do definitely go check out the full details on how to apply. They've got lots of information here on how you do that. So do go check all that out. The deadline for the expression of interest, though, is noon on Monday, the 14th of June. So go check that out. But this is a big one, always comes around. They always offer other opportunities as well through this program. So if you aren't familiar with this organization and you're a theatre maker or director, then definitely acquaint yourselves with this organization because they are great. But otherwise, that's it.
That's it for another week of Fable Network news. Another slightly shorter list this week, but nonetheless packed full of great opportunities just whilst we're both being busy little bees with our busy little lives now that the industry's fired up again.
Big time, yeah. Now it's all restarted. That being said, if it's restarted for you as well, do let us know if you've got some opportunities or you've got any work coming up. We are very excited for stuff to be opening up. So if you even just want us to shout about the fantastic work that you've got coming up, please do just drop a line. We'll be more than happy to start spreading it out to the network that we're creating here. Do also make sure you sign up to the newsletter as well, so you get all of these opportunities sent straight to your inbox every Monday morning, so you can hit the week running. Otherwise, thank you very much, Alex.
No worries. Thank you, Sean. I'll see you again next week.
See you next week. Bye.
Oh, I winked. It was really creepy.